The Sussexes fulfilled their promise to the Queen. They began to pay their debt. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry faced the millionaire payment for the renovation of Frogmore Cottage, their home in the United Kingdom, which could extend more than a decade. Since announcing their decision to cease being senior members of the British royal family, a withdrawal made official on April the 1st, thanks to the approval of Queen Elizabeth II. The Sussexes have been in the eye of the hurricane, always exposed to criticism. This period of time has been made even more intense by her determination to dissociate herself from the crown. Already settled in Los Angeles, they announced that they would spend part of the year in North America and the other in the UK. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle continue to monopolize the media attention wherever they go. The coronavirus crisis inevitably silenced the officialization of his break with the crown, but the news about the marriage, although less than usual, has not stopped happening in these months. Now, as revealed by the Mail on Sunday, the Sussexes have already begun to pay for the millionaire reform that was carried out just a few months ago in their home in Frogmore Cottage in the UK, and that at the time was paid with taxpayers' money. Elizabeth II finally gave them her approval to walk away from their duties as royals, made a deal with them. They would have to face the cost of the controversial reform. Thus, the aforementioned tabloid reveals that they will be paying £18,000 a month, €20,000 to begin to deal with the debt. However, it seems that the next decade will not be enough time to cover the cost, which far exceeded the £2.4 million that were given as a budget. The issue generated great controversy in the UK, especially when the couple announced their wishes to go to North America for part of the year. Meghan and Harry moved to Frogmore Cottage after the birth of their son Archie in May 2019, after a major renovation to leave the mansion to their liking. Since when it was delivered to them, it was divided into 5 different houses and needed to be renovated. They lived there for less than a year. Since January 2020 was when they announced that they would start a new life on the other side of the pond, although they will keep it for the stages that pass in London. Structural racism. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle tell Britain to mark the commencement of Black History Month in the United Kingdom on Thursday. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, spoke extensively with the Evening Standard on the need for Britain to end structural racism to prevent the minority youth from being relegated to the background. Among other things, the couple also announced their Black History Month Next Gen Trailblazers and touched on the impact of the ongoing global Black Lives Matter protests against racial discrimination and systemic racism, which they have expressed support. According to Markle, the ongoing protests and call for swift reform have been inflammatory for a lot of people. But when there is just peaceful protest and when there is the intention of just wanting community and just wanting the recognition of equality, then that is a beautiful thing, she said. Well, it has been challenging for a lot of people, certainly, to make this reckoning of historical significance that has got people to the place that they are. That is uncomfortable for people. We recognize that. It is uncomfortable for us. Prince Harry also admitted that being with his wife, who is biracial, enlightened him further on the extent to which the Black, Asian, and minority ethnic BAME groups are being marginalized and denied opportunities, because I wasn't aware of so many issues and so many of the problems within the UK and also globally as well. I thought I did, but I didn't, he revealed. You know, when you go in a shop with your children and you only see white dolls, do you even think that's weird? There is not a black doll there, and I use that just one example of where we as white people don't always have an awareness of what it must be like for someone else of a different colored skin, of a black skin, to be in the same situation as we are, where the world that we know have been created by white people for white people. They continued. It's not pointing the finger. It's not about blame. I'll be the first person to say again, this is about learning, and how about we can make this a better place to live. I think it is a really exciting time in British culture and British history and in world culture. This is a real moment that we should be grasping and actually celebrating, but no one else has managed to do this before us. The couple are currently residing in the United States with their son Archie after quitting the royal family earlier this year. Markle told the Evening Standard they have settled quite well and are enjoying life with baby Archie. We're doing well. Archie is so good, she said. We are lucky with our little one. He's just too busy. He's all over the place. He keeps us on our toes. We are just so lucky.